Hello, I'm MK Davis. I want to talk a little bit about one particular frame from the Patterson film, and that's the one that Mr. Todd Gatewood recently enhanced, and that is such a stunning image that it needs explaining to some people, and I want to make sure that I get it well explained. Now, Mr. Gatewood, when he found out about me, or when he first heard about me, contacted me and said that he would like a good image to work with, and that he had some techniques for enhancement that he thought would be effective. And I sent him this image because it was the very best from the Patterson film. And it was leaked out back in the 90s as a result of an argument. And people claimed they could see this and that in the film. And a gentleman by the name of Bruce Bonney, he was working with the original film, he said. But he got into this exchange of words about it. He says that I work with the very best, and I don't see a baby anywhere on it. And then the other person said, well, I see a baby on her back. So you see that kind of thing that you see with inferior images, he did not see on the superior image. And in doing this image makes its way to that repository of all knowledge, the internet. Let me just read to you what Bruce Bonney said about the original image from the film. Hold on. I got to get to it. There we go. In January 1980, I participated in the first program to produce high-quality color photographs from the original Patterson Gimlin film. The original 16mm Kodachrome 2 film was first enlarged and printed on 4x5-inch Kodak Ektachrome duplicating film. These 4x5-inch color transparencies were then contact printed on Ilford Cibachrome, a color print material, the sharpest color printing paper available. This printing sequence resulted in the sharpest and clearest color prints ever made of the best frames from the film, having the highest resolution and greatest color fidelity yet produced. And for the first time, he said, we have prints which clearly show the creature's face with eyes, nostrils, and lips. The maximum limit of anatomical resolution in the three sharpest Cibachrome prints is about 1 centimeter, meaning that details of the creature's body larger than 1 square centimeter in area are visible in the prints and are capable of basic identification. So it was a little bit of hubris that brought this into the public's eye. Now, what did he say? He says, clearly show the creature's face with eyes, nostrils, and lips. Duh. I don't like laughing about this because it hasn't been a ball of fun for me. But this is what he's talking about. And you have to it's why you have to just keep, if you have a plan, you just stay at it. If you listen to other people, they'll run it for you. So this is on the right here is Mr. Gatewood's enhancement of this right here on the left. And I might say that I have checked it point for point, and I have confidence in this. This is the face of the creature in that film. But I wasn't the first to say that it was on the film. It was Bruce Bonney, who worked with the original film. This is from the original film. So he saw this, said he could see the face, said he could identify things as small as a marble with very basic identification, no enhancement. And then when you enhance it, you go get better and better from there. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at a few points. I'm not going to do anything to this. It's just leave it like it came. There, you see this right here, and that's that braid that you see in some of the other frames. And it's laying there, partially covered by hair. It's got little chevron herringbone patterns in it. You can see right there. You can see that very same thing right here with no enhancement whatsoever. You can see up inside the mouth. The mouth is open. You can see some teeth up in there. You can see the bottom lip. You can see the very same thing right here once you know what you're looking at. So, I'm going to do a little bit of contrast boost. Now what do you see? There's the eye. Let me go back up. There's the eye. You can see it. You can see it here. See that little white line right there? That's it right here. Okay. Right here, see this dark spot? There's a line coming down from it. Right there. Go over here and it's an individual hair. It's a hair. A prominent hair. Yeah, this is not somebody's joke. I mean, this is for real. It's what was on that original film. I'm going to go on this one right here. Wrong one. There you go. You can see the lips. You can see the teeth up in there. You can see the individual hairs. You can see stubble right there. Now let's get this one. Now it doesn't have the advantage of having all of that processing done. But let me tell you this, it is well within the reach of modern day processing to produce that detail from a photograph of this quality. Okay. Let's go back up with this one then. You can almost see on this one what you can see clearly on this one. You can see a lot of the detail. There's that braid. You can see the mouth is open. You can see teeth up in there. You can see this part right here. You can see individual hairs if you look closely. But when you look through here, you see it very much better, as you would expect. Now what Mr. Gatewood, I'm not diminishing what Mr. Gatewood did, but he had a good image to work with. Instead of this fourth and fifth generation copies that they've shoved on us for all these years. You can see darn near everything in one as you do the other. Here's the, see that little square right there, which I'm not really sure what that is? You see it right there. Little cluster of hair right there. You see it right there. Now, Mr. Gatewood was not the only one I've ever sent this picture to. But I will say this, he did the most with it. And why anyone in the Bigfoot business, in the Bigfoot world, would stand up and resist this, I don't know. It's beyond me. That a solution is there and has been. I don't know. I don't know what makes people tick. Instead of being overjoyed, they're mad and downright determined to prove that this man didn't really do this. But as you can see, it's not that big a jump. If you are interested in this subject, you should be absolutely jumping up and down with joy. If you're not jumping up and down with joy over this right here, something's wrong. You need to reevaluate. There we go. Look at the eye. I got the little magnifying glass right over it. I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing because that what you see there, what I see before me, is years and years and years of honest effort to get at the originals and to get at the nuts and bolts of this film. And to have somebody just sit behind a desk and say, no way, I know this is a hoax, this is a cheat, this is somebody's just making this up. But I believe in Bigfoot. Believe your eyes, friends. Believe your eyes. I have confidence in this photo of Mr. Gatewood's because I have confidence in this one. This one, according to some people, should never have existed, but that's untrue. Uh-oh. Look at the whole thing. Remember Bruce Bonney said, I can see her face, I can see her eyes, I can see her lips and teeth. And anything as small as a marble is capable of basic identification. This is what you see here. And that's from a man who worked with the original. And then when you push that image, like Mr. Gatewood did, you have the reality of a Sasquatch's face. And that's about all I have to say. I hope I've gotten my message across. That this isn't hanky panky and it's not hocus pocus. It's solid. And I thank you for your time. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button.